Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Welcome to Streaming the Magic. I am the West Coast host, Danny, coming to you live from Disneyland on the late Saturday night. Tonight we're going to check out the sights and sounds that happen on Disneyland Park on a Saturday. And in about an hour, we'll be checking out the Mickey's Mix Magic Fireworks coming to you from Galaxy's Edge. Unfortunately, there will not be any audio for those fireworks due to the fact they don't pump audio from the park into Galaxy's Edge. But let's go ahead and check out what's going on this busy Saturday night. So I want to say welcome to everybody. Hey, duckies. Yeah, I'm back, Big. Apologize for that. Try something new. It doesn't always work out the first time. Our beautiful castle. Hey, Brian. Welcome, everybody. Give a shout out where you're from. Hit that subscribe button, that like button, and the notification bell, so that way you do know when we go live. It's a pretty busy Saturday, that's for sure. Weather's about 55 degrees. Not a cloud in the sky and a full moon up ahead. Now every Saturday night they do have swing dancing here. Saturday is considered date night at Disneyland. North Dakota. Oh, you're old North Dakota. We'll come back around this area once the band's out. Oh, Florida, good old Florida. Texas. Well, welcome everybody wherever you're from. I hope you guys are having a great Friday, or Saturday I should say. Get my days all mixed up. Did not get that. What's going on at the shooting gallery?
Yeah, bird.
I remember being a kid doing that. Probably spent a lot of my parents' money doing that. Then we just go to Tom Sawyer's Island and shoot the ones out there. I go to Florida. I live about an hour from Walt Disney World, and out here in about 10-15 minutes. All depends on traffic in California. Now, right now over here, they're getting set up for Fantasmic, which will start at 9 o'clock or midnight. Right after Fantasmic from the fireworks start, and then after that we got another showing of Fantasmic. Tonight's fireworks will be filmed from 3 different cameras. So if we have any problems, don't worry, we will capture it. Australia. Oh, good day, Australia, I should say. Hope you're having a great Sunday. I agree, Brian. I was just in Florida less than a month ago and watched that show. Definitely needs to upgrade. What they did to the Fantasmic here was wonderful. Little clue, if there's 2 showings of Fantasmic, make sure you go to the second one. A lot less people. After fireworks, a lot of these crowds will actually leave. So we're going to travel over towards Adventureland right now, try and get away from some of this crowd. See people waiting for Fantasmic to start in about, what, 20 minutes? Give or take. Let's see, they already got the Tiki or the Tarzan house closed. Now it is kind of crowded tonight, but that's every Saturday. Got an 80-minute wait for Space Mountain, which compared to Florida is not too bad. Only a 30-minute wait for Indiana Jones. That's not too bad, actually. A lot of people right now are getting their last rides in. They've been here since early morning getting their boarding passes for Rise of the Resistance. Now we did manage to get a fast pass. And I was supposed to come on here earlier, but due to the wife not getting home until a little later tonight, wasn't able to get to the park till later, so I figured I'd bring guest fireworks. And why not try different locations? See everybody getting out from the Tiki room. And the Tiki room. Hey everybody. Lindor. Crowded. Now if there is any attraction or something you want to see, just let us know. We will be happy to film it. You can always go back and check our YouTube, see if we have it under 360. Which I have to say, Rise of the Resistance is a good one to watch on 360. Now spring is in the air and we have baby ducklings and little kittens running around the Disneyland Resort. Back to the hub. Now we know what's going on in Tomorrowland because we see spotlights coming from there. Now last week Tomorrowland didn't have a dance party thing going on in Tomorrowland stage, but this week they do. Now when they do that, they bring out characters, which is great. Get all the folks lined up for fireworks already. Now in front of the castle is a great spot, and it's one of those spots where, depending on the show, you might have to line up an hour or 2 hours ahead of time. Mickey's Mixed Magic's not the most popular show they've had here, so an hour before fireworks isn't bad, especially for Saturday. We got the Matterhorn straight ahead. No parades actually right now. We have a new parade starting on the 28th, which will be Magic Happens, with the soundtrack made by Todrick Hall. That's supposed to be an upbeat parade. Hopefully, there are rumors that we'll either get back the Electrical Light Parade or Paint the Night. But I'm kind of hoping they bring Paint the Night to Florida for the 50th, and then bring back Electrical Light Parade over here. Even if they put it in California Adventure to counteract from the new parade and that. Sure, let's go in the shop. Now just to let you know, the shops are going to be crowded. Late night, Everybody trying to get their buy on. Let's go check out the hat shop and see if the Cheshire Cat's in today. Now, when you come into Fantasyland, sometimes it does get a little spotty, a little buffery. I've yet to see anybody get sick off of the teacups. Now, if you didn't know, inside the Mad Hatter here, the hat shop inside Fantasyland, the Cheshire Cat appears in the mirror behind the cash register. It's a nice little shop. Bandanas. Little staircase. Some beds up there. Yeah, time it right if you want to see the Cheshire Cat up there. But they will engrave stuff on your hats here. Captain Jack. Annual pass holder. Get the AD. If you just on that window or the mirror in the back, Cheshire Cat pop up.
Look in the mirror right there.
Any mouse ears you can think of. Definitely a shop full of mouse ears. Goofy hats, Mickey Mouse hats, Stitch hats, birthday hats, R2-D2, Chewbacca, Yoda, old Yoda, not baby Yoda. That's a good one. Insert snacks here. I should wear that one. Oh, it's a little warm in there. I think they got the heaters on inside. I like the light up ears too. Usually, if you watch any of the 360 videos, they are on top of made with magic ears, which were the hats they had that went along with Fantasmic and a couple of fireworks shows. It's actually the only hat I could find that could withstand holding a 360 camera on top. But it's the best way, I think, to shoot 360, so that way if you want to look behind you, you're not looking at me, you're looking behind you. Here's our one Dumbo. Unlike Magic Kingdom in Florida, there's two Dumbo. But I do like the water feature. Makes it look pretty. Unfortunately, our carousel's down. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, we were walking to Tomorrowland. Here's Mr. Toes for anybody who misses that ride. We'll have to ride that one. Right now is not the time to ride though. It's too crowded. If you want to ride rides, best time is after fireworks. You get a lot of people heading home. I wish they put some smoke or something in there. You know, me and my nephew tested who could eat and then go on the teacups. I think we both survived. It's a wonderful full moon tonight, if you haven't noticed. There's a full moon with the Matterhorn. And Matterhorn actually, the line's not too bad tonight, considering how crowded it is. "30-minute wait, that's not bad." Matterhorn first steel coaster, but you will need to get a kidney transplant afterwards. Wish they put more cushions in the seat. I hear the Autopia cars. Soon the smell of gasoline. Is the Snow White ride scary? I would say no. Depending on the child age. But then again, I'm used to... I mean, it does show skeletons and stuff, so I guess for a small child it could be scary. But it's so quick that... you could always tell me it's not real. But from my understanding, they're changing it to make it less terrifying, I guess. But they still say jackass when you go on Pinocchio. But that's kind of like the times or the nostalgic part of the rides. You got the Nemo submarines. On a hot day, it would be great to have this as a swimming pool. If you want to see a bobsled, here comes a bobsled. And that's right after you go through the water break. One after another coaster, cars. Now, if you want a faster ride, pick the left side. If you want a slower ride, pick the right side. Faster will have harder and steeper drops. The right side, a little smoother, not so steep with the drops, and I find it to be a nicer ride. But it seems like you go slower on that side. You can't quote me on that, but because it's not often they actually have them dispatched at the same time anymore. But it is nice when you're racing the other bobsled. Fantasmic probably won't start for another 10 minutes. Fantasmic starts at midnight. Monorail going above my head. And now we got a Tomorrowland dance party. That's what you're talking about, seeing little lights and stuff like that. It's from Tomorrowland stage. I want to see what characters they have out today. And they must be doing something, because usually when they had this going on, they'd bring the stage up. Got Claire Bell Cow out here. It's nice to see the old nice to see a lot of the characters you don't see a lot. Fireworks are at 12:30. Fantastic starts at 12 o'clock. Got a wand in there. You got some time before fireworks. That's the problem with fireworks from Disneyland. They're late. But like I said before, I've been filming it with 3 different cameras. So you can always check it back tomorrow or after that, sometime this week. And I'll have both of them going up. I don't remember what the boy cow was. I'm clear about the female, so anybody know what the boy cow was? Google search. Old Rocket Rod Station. Right now I'm just trying to kill some time, check out the area. And once Fantasmic does start, we're going to make our way over there. Try and capture part of that. Now we're not going to get a good spot. And we might lose a lot of the stream. But we're not going to be capturing the whole Fantasmic because we're going to make our way over to Galaxy's Edge and make sure we get a spot over there for fireworks. I don't want to get trapped in the Fantasmic crowd when that ends. And you're going to be in a crowd and buffering. That's not good. I want to be able to bring you guys a nice clear stream. So we're checking out over by the First Order side. Not going to be at the Millennium Falcon tonight. We're going to be in front of the other one. Forget the name of that one. 30-minute wait for Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters. That's unusual. Doesn't happen often. I really need to do something with this people mover track though. Or rocket rod track, whatever you want to call it. Put a roller coaster. If you're gonna bring Tron out to the West Coast, put it on that track. That would be fun. Tron roller coaster through Space Mountain. Back to the hub. Now we're gonna make our way across the hub into Frontierland where Fantasmic is about to start. I haven't built my own lightsaber. We built our contest winner's lightsaber. And at that point my wife said, we gotta come back and build our own lightsaber. So at some point I will be doing that. But you can watch the experience on 360. I will say I do like the lightsaber building experience. It's quick, pricey. But if you're gonna do like one thing, and you're gonna go big, you might as well try it. I say at least if you're on a trip anyways, try to do things, something big once. Whether it be a tour, eating at a restaurant you can't afford. Just something big to do it up. I won't be streaming tomorrow. If I do, it'll be a surprise stream. So I can say hit that notification bell down below. So I won't be here until the afternoon if I do come. And I'll go try to stream with the GoPro. So next time I stream on Thursday, for sure. I know I'm streaming Thursday, Friday mornings for rope drop. And of course Saturday afternoon, evening times. But I'm trying the GoPro streaming out so that way we can get on roller coasters and things like that a little easier. It'd be great to stream something like Flight of Passage.
You know, actually, I got distracted, but I was kind of thinking about something, Tim. I don't remember. But you know, what I do remember is I was just taking some singing lessons last week, and it struck me that maybe we should sing a duet.
Struck you?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea.
It sounds like a good idea to me. So what do you think?
Not a scientific poll. Listen, I don't think you can sing. This is music.
True story, yeah, I can sing anything. I can sing like a bird.
I don't think you can sing.
I mean, I'll be here tomorrow, but whether I'm streaming or not, I couldn't tell you. If I do, it'd just be like I said, testing the GoPro on something like a roller coaster or that, so it'd be like a quick stream. Fantasmic's going on, I can hear it. Now, I'm still always here. I might always stream maybe 2 or 3 times a week, but I'm here about 4 or 5 times a week, so I'm always in the park, always filming. And actually, if you want, and you want a ride video filmed with the 360, we can always make that happen too. Always looking for people in a park that want to be part of the 360 video or a ride video. Works out good on Rise of the Resistance. Lately, if I get on Rise of the Resistance and I do it with the 360 and I get a family behind me, I'll ask them if they want a ride video. I'm gonna hush and walk by Fantasmic, so enjoy. Might get spotty.
Feel good to be out of there! Nice to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, wait, what's your name? One thing's the time to realize what's in the friends do this. Friends do that. And your friends do this. I'll do that. You got friends, go! Now tell me, what's become of my ship? Astoundingly, you make no stories, Mr. Nurse. You make one. That's Captain Jack Sparrow. Need a rescue? My compass. Show me my compass. Wow. My compass. Should not be right there. This one's with us all. You'll take it. This is the day you always remember as the day you almost caught Captain.
all the princess. I'm sorry, guys. We can always catch up the next showing. It starts an hour after the fireworks do. Hard to see from that angle anyways. If you do come here, you gotta come here in the morning time, get a fast pass. That's your best option. If you're in Florida, I'd say try the dessert party, the dining parties, or even the fast pass. Either way, that show isn't the greatest. It's still a good one to see because it has been around for a while. Tonight's Phantasmic doesn't have the Mark Twain boat. Two of the Princess boats aren't out tonight. See the pirate ship right in front of us. We got the princess boat over here, but I guess no princess for it. We're gonna go ahead and go over to Galaxy's Edge, get our spot for fireworks. Like I said, I'll be capturing this with 3 different cameras. The streaming camera that you guys are watching, a 360 camera, and 100 frames per second camera. One of my new things lately is be capturing slow-mo around Disney.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they get.
Whether it be water or fire, roller coaster or something in slow-mo. Actually kind of interesting. But it's taken a little longer than expected to edit. There's so many videos. Once again, we're going to be capturing it from the first order area. So somebody's having a cigarette. Remember, Disney parks are a non-smoking park. Same with Disneyland. Disney California Adventure, you can't smoke in the Esplanade or downtown Disney. But please try and be courteous to all those around you. That reminds me of when I worked on attractions. Look at the safety. Oh, look at the line for Rise of the Resistance. That must be like a nighttime boarding group thing.
They told me that I was gonna.
Question, is this just boarding group people? Good lord. Yes, that's all just boarding group people waiting in line. Oh my, I'm so glad it's not like that in the morning. That must be when they do the extra boarding groups at night. Like, that whole thing's almost full. Oh, 130 minutes is the wait for Rise of the Resistance. Now, sometimes Chewbacca's over here. So if you want to get the rides, get here early. Same with the studios. And do your best to get a boarding pass. I did a paper boarding pass to try that out, and I still got 59. If I do it by the app, I've been getting 30. I'm probably not going to ride any rides tonight unless it's after fireworks due to the fact that everything's so crowded. Little BB-8 wandering around. People with their lightsabers. Now, if we do ride something, usually if I do rides, I try and do it in the morning times. It's a little harder. I do have a fast pass for Star Tours, but that's not until 10:30 or 10:55, I think. So that's almost 2 o'clock in the morning if you're on the East Coast. I do love watching fireworks from here. Unfortunately, like I said, you don't get the soundtrack for the fireworks. But the view is so much better. With it being a full moon tonight. So let's see, what time is it? Still got 10 minutes. Now we'll watch the fireworks and we'll check out some shopping. We'll walk through the shops though.
Awesome. Thank you, Sarah.
That is a great spot for fireworks though. If you're at the Magic Kingdom in Florida and you want a good spot, I would have to say back by a BR Guest restaurant. You don't get the projections, but if it's not your first time ever watching Happily Ever After, that's a great spot. If you've never seen Happily Ever After, get in front of the castle, because projections are definitely worth it. But that's just a little tip for people that need a new spot to watch. Disneyland Galaxy's Edge is a great spot. Tomorrowland's a good spot. I'm all about the fireworks, the lighting, lasers, rides. I can't get over how well they did the detail, not only in the land, but even on the Rise of the Resistance ride. Even if you watch it in 360, they covered every part of that. And the line out. Usually there's a lot bigger crowd back here for fireworks right in front of Millennium Falcon. And I'm sure once the fireworks start, people will gather. But we'll do that one next week. This week, first order. Just feel like being evil. So, I don't remember names of ships. I still think they should do a stunt show here. That would make it totally cool. This is going to be one of the areas we capture fireworks at. Disneyland is right across from the blue milk, green milk. Mixed milk for the kid or Baby Yoda, whichever name you want to call him. If you haven't seen it, check out The Mandalorian on Disney Plus. So this will be our view for fireworks. Fireworks will be starting in 8 minutes, around about. Usually fireworks start right after Fantasmic, and then Fantasmic has to go through its ending song. Lets the crowd walk out kind of thing. But like I said, this Mickey's Mixed Magic is a good one for Main Street. If you really want to get the projections and lasers and all that type of stuff, Main Street's a great spot for it. But a unique fireworks, I always go without here. Just because you can't beat these views. And see if they had stormtroopers come marching out of there like they do with the First Order show over at the studios. That would be cool. Little Darth Vader up in this area or something. More Kylo Ren. I hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. Hope everybody had a good week, actually. Hope everybody's having great weather, too. It's that time of year when the weather starts getting bad throughout the whole country, or other countries, too. Not just America. Australia, too. We're with you, Australia. That's what I gotta say. Save the koalas. Sorry, folks. I'm just kind of setting up some cameras right now. We're going to capture this in 360. We're going to capture this in 100 frames per second camera because I'm just curious to see what fireworks look like at 100 frames per second. That'd be really cool if that thing shot some lasers out.
Prepare docking bay for the 709.
What's the 709? Is that an area code I don't know about? No, I'm just joking. So we got about 5 minutes. Estimated time, 5 minutes. It'd be really cool if they still had some more of the stormtroopers just not walking around right now.
Showing it 50 minutes or anything like that. Say, it's so pretty.
It's a beautiful night in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? When's everybody's next trip to Disney? Whether it be Disneyland or Disney World, a Disney cruise. Wherever it might be, you should hit my friends up at Dreams Unlimited Travel. Owned and operated by Pete Warner and friends. John Magi. Friends over at the Diz Unplugged. When you win the lotto? Oh, I'm sorry, Timothy. Well, hopefully you can live out your Disneyland fantasies through us until you get out there. And you never know, you could win the lotto. Never say never. Dreams come true when it comes to that. I could have won the lotto one time, but I didn't end up buying a ticket, unfortunately. But that's usually what happens. It'd be great if all of a sudden some stormtroopers came marching out of there. And those stormtroopers I've seen around here too. It'd be great if they had like 8, 19. Whatever they had at the studios marching down the street was a good number. In about 2 minutes or so we'll have fireworks. Right now the final Fantasmic's going on. I only know that because I can see the spotlights up above. Disneyland is somewhere I would sit there and say you should come to at least once. For a Disney fan, it's definitely a once in a lifetime type of place. Between Disney World and Disneyland, I would pick Disney World if you only get one vacation. Just because there's so much more to do at Disney World. But that's just my opinion. Even when it comes to tours, they just have a lot more than what Disneyland has to offer. Disneyland, you can do it in about 2 days. 3 if you really take your time. Florida, though, you could spend... I usually go for 2 weeks, sometimes a month, and I still don't see everything. Whether it be all the restaurants, horseback riding, renting a boat, fishing, archery, Segway tours, any of the tours. If you're going to take a tour, Behind the Magic Tour. That's the tour I recommend, is Behind the Magic Tour for a Disney fan. Mostly due to the fact that Behind the Magic Tour will take you behind things like American Adventure, things like that. Definitely worth it in my opinion. Good tours, steam train tour. Yes, I was actually on the trams when the fire broke out, but by the time I got into the park, they already had it out, so it was out within minutes. I was gonna stream from there, but unfortunately there was nothing to stream. But then I turned around, went over and watched World of Color, but there was nothing really to see except for that video that we posted. Video wasn't taken by me either, so. But I was pretty much here. I saw the helicopters hovering, and usually if you see helicopters hovering, especially in LA, it's usually a police chase or something's going on. They're news helicopters. So as soon as I saw the helicopters, I knew something was going on. There's a great shot of the moon. So any second we'll start seeing fireworks and stuff going on. Yeah, from my opinion, from what I could see in the video and stuff, and the next day when it was actually light outside, didn't look like any of the trees got burned. The canopy to the maintenance area for the Jungle Cruise looked like it caught fire. So I'm guessing something might have happened in the maintenance area. Oh, enjoy the fireworks, guys. They're starting. Good thing we got fireworks tonight, though. Oh, my leg. Sorry, switching hands. Mickey. Maybe not. Frozen. My bad. night, folks. Hope everybody enjoyed Mickey's Mix Magic. Hey, Walt says, a kiss goodnight for the end of the night. That's the reason why we have fireworks for the most part. Here at Disneyland, it's always a good time to see the fireworks go off because due to wind, a lot of times they don't go off. It's usually a hit or miss, so it's always a good day when they do go off, especially when we're streaming. But I hope everybody enjoyed that. Join us tomorrow, or I believe Beth or Julie, it might be Brian and Amanda tomorrow actually. I'll be back on Thursday, Friday morning for rope drop, and again on Saturday. Join me then. Put these cameras away real quick. We'll get walking again. The problem when you have a lot of camera equipment, you gotta pack it all up and unpack it all. But if I don't see you guys, I hope everybody has a great weekend. Great work week. Stay safe. I'll be at the parks. Whoever's gonna be here tomorrow, you can always hit me up on the Facebook or through email or down in the links below. You can always send out requests for rides or anything that you guys want to do. You can always put it in the comments below. Let us know what's going on, what you'd like to see. Make sure you check out our sponsors: Mickey Monthly, Dreams Unlimited Travel, Orlando Insider Vacations, and Victor Narowski, an Orlando Realtor. They're packed up. We got a zip up. And we'll be ready to go. Woo. No use to seeing the ground, that's not a good view. But it's a Disney ground, so it could be a great view. The Disney ground's still a ground. We're actually gonna walk out of this area. That's pretty much it for the night, folks. So if you want to go ahead, go to bed, feel free. We'll have videos of this coming up probably tomorrow or Monday. If you want to make a list of any rides or anything you want to see this week, give me something to film. But until the next time, hope you guys have a great night. I'll walk out. Now, unfortunately, you can't walk by the castle right now due to the fact that the castle has fireworks go off of it. And so it's usually closed for like 20 minutes after fireworks or so. That's why you see a lot of people walking by out here. Unlike Magic Kingdom and the fact that I'm not going home yet. We're not going to be exiting the park. And still got to get some pictures around the park for you guys.
I'm sure somebody on your blog will.
The one thing about a YouTuber, your day is never over. Even when I'm not here, I'm at home editing or I'm here filming. Always looking for new content to film though. It is cold. A little smoky over here though. I know this morning it was really foggy. I couldn't even see 2 houses down in my neighborhood. The moon disappeared. Sky's nice and bright. People have started either going to the rides right now They're exiting the park. Fortunately, we're not going. Can we go through the castle? That'd be great if I could walk through the castle. That's the line to Pinocchio, like. A little bit of a line. 10-15 minutes for Pinocchio. The famous sword in the stone. That's the same one that got pulled out too. Word of advice, don't pull out the sword in the stone. I guess they're still not letting me go through the castle. There's Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
How far? Wait, what's it called, Mr. Toad's?
Oh, the youth of today not knowing what Mr. Toad is from. I need to go back and watch some Disney movies from the past. Ichabod Crane and Mr. Toad and what was his name? Warthog or Mole? Mr. Mole? Oh, it's been so long since I've seen it. I need to go back and rewatch that. Something to do on YouTube, I guess. I love watching old Disney. That's one thing I wish Disney Plus would do, is put some more older Disney classic cartoons out there. This is where we have our stream come to an end, my friends. A view of the Disneyland monorail and the Matterhorn. I leave you to dream Disney every day, that us Disney fans do. Have a great weekend and a great week. This is Danny signing out.